This is Christoph, your love life coach, and you might be wondering why I'm bringing in politics to this love life channel. Well, I was thinking about Italy and Michael Moore's movie Where to Invade Next, where he goes around invading, quote, countries to bring back their best idea to the US. And basically what he does is he goes around and finds all these women leaders and all of these societies that have embraced women's values, and life is so much better, and there's so much more love, there is so much more sex because people have integrated more vacations, more childcare, higher wages, all of these things that create life to be more luscious, more receptive, more femininely juicy. So I want to wager today that Hillary Clinton is the one for us, at least beyond our wildest imaginations, just to open up today, that she will be the one to unite world nations. She will use all of her connections over having visited leaders of more than 100 countries. She will use those connections to create more peace on earth. She will create more change on the planet regarding global warming because of the way she creates alternative energy jobs. She will be the president who goes down in history beyond all others. Do you realize that she is not only the most qualified candidate, but she's the most qualified candidate in 200 years? That's right. No one has done as many different jobs as she has in politics except for John Adams. You have to go back that far to find someone as qualified as her. 200 years. So this is the time where we can start to stop complaining. This is the system we have, you know, and it's true, the whole voting thing should just be the people voting. We could get rid of a lot of those crazy ways it's done. But in the meantime, imagine that every single thing she has ever said, she means it. What if all of the things that you doubt about her are actually propaganda from the Republicans, dragged up from years past, which it is basically, from the whole onslaught that came at her and Bill at the time, that has been documented. The guy who put the whole slander out upon her wrote a book recently saying he apologized for it. So imagine she means what she says. What if that's the case? And look at her record, actually, like take the time and see that each thing she's talking about she actually has taken action on, whereas Bernie, being an outsider, was known as the Amendment King. That means in 20 years he never passed even one bill. He just amended bills. So the thing about him is he's a maverick, an outsider, and that truth about him is what made us so inspired. We're thinking, oh great, an outsider can be truthful. Well, he did his job. He did a great job, man. He rallied all the millions of people who are way more far left than Hillary even knew. And now the truth about her can be more, she can come out with her truth, her feminine truth, because of Bernie, because he did what he did. So imagine all the pieces are falling into place, including Trump, just like, oh my goodness, it's like he's putting diapers on himself. It's like every day he does another thing to make himself look so bad. So it's all falling into place. And the world is about to shift on a dime. The revolution we wanted to have happen, it's happening, but it's going to happen within the system, and then she's going to bring back women's values. She's going to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour, which is not enough, but thanks to Bernie, it's a lot higher. She is going to give us 100% health care, 100% child care, 100% college tuition. Yeah, you think I'm crazy? I am! I'm that crazy. I'm that positive. But the thing to believe is that your belief creates your action. Your positive thoughts creates a trajectory upon which energy flows. So if you don't get behind her as if she means it, as if it's true what she's standing for. And you stand back and you simply say, she just wants power. My goodness, how could she enjoy that much power? It is so difficult what she's going through. And now Trump trying to get her, scared. It's just not tenable that she would be in this for all these years just for power. But what if she was? What if she loved power? And she still stands for those things. And she's a powerful woman. She is the most powerful woman on the planet right now. She is. Face it. She's getting there anyway. So vote for her so that we can have more love in our lives, more wages to buy more fun stuff and take more vacations and educate ourselves to give our gifts to the world so that our kundalini, our sexual energy is so awakened by all of who we are, all of who we get to be, because we have embraced the feminine on the planet. We're all doing it now. It's a necessity. Every nation needs to embrace the feminine. Every place on earth that has been oppressing womankind will have a rejuvenation, will have a healing, will have a swell of peace and prosperity and food production and jobs, simply by embracing the feminine within our own hearts, within our values, and the women leaders who we need to stand behind. Stand behind my woman! Come on! Let's get on the train. Alright, love life, baby. And subscribe to this channel, even if it's kind of, going on a lot of directions. I know I'm covering tons of topics, and they may seem unrelated, and they may seem at times just the opposite of you, or a little offensive. I hope not. But either way, enjoy the wildness of the Eve Christoph channel, and send me topics. Send them to my email, okay? And love life. Get my album. It'll give you energy all day for the campaign trail. All right. Mwah.